Evolve skateboards are made by ourselves, designed by me here in Australia. Our Bamboo series boards are all about high quality and performance. We use professional branded longboard wheels. We have a double truck system which enables the board to turn a lot more sharply and has a much more surfy snowboard feel about it. We use professional 6-ply vertically laminated bamboo decks, so we have a beautiful amount of pop. The motors that we use on our Bamboo series boards, we use 5,000 RPM, 200 watt brushless motors. They're little rocket power horses. We use a lightweight, high performance lithium battery, so the range is huge. Get up to 30 kilometres, and not only can this board be used for carving and fun, and you can actually get to places with it as well. But the best thing about our boards too is that they just roll. That's part of the reason why we get such a good feel and good vibe when you ride our boards.
Boosted is kind of changing the world of electric vehicles, but in an unconventional way. 50% of all trips that people take in cars are under 5 miles, and that's 25% of all commutes.
The boosted board really we see as our first product. We really think that this powertrain can allow us to reimagine what a vehicle can be.
So we started with something that's already really efficient. And then you use really efficient motors and really efficient batteries, and you design the electronics and the software really well. Then you get basically the lightest electric vehicle that's ever been made. So the last mile of transportation is this huge problem that hasn't been solved yet. Once you get off of a public transit system, whether it's a bus or a train or anything else, how do you get along that last mile to your destination? So what Boosted Boards does is it gives you a really portable vehicle that you can use in conjunction with public transit.
A normal longboard weighs about 8 pounds, and on our prototype boards we've added only 4 pounds. And we have a 6-mile range and a 20-mile-an-hour top speed, and we can climb hills. A couple years ago that would have been completely unheard of. But with that we've added regenerative braking, so not only can you stop easily, but you recharge the battery when you do it.
Right now we have some awesome partnerships. We're working with one of the best longboarding companies in the world, Loaded. And the idea behind that was we want to start with really great stuff.
We felt that it was important to keep this accessible to many people. Longboarding is actually closer to snowboarding and to surfing. We're taking that niche market of longboarders and being able to expand it so that it's easier for people to learn.
One of our mentors is the former director of engineering at Tesla. Having those mentors is really key because the experience that they have in actually bringing something to market makes it way, way easier to avoid a lot of the mistakes that most hardware companies do when they're first starting out.
I'm really excited about the idea of good electric transportation. I don't think the world has seen how good it actually can be. Right now, we're trying to make the best electric longboard that has ever.
So Marble is a dedicated team of engineers and designers who are really passionate about the project and passionate about the idea of short-range transportation and sustainable transportation. Whether it's commuting to work, getting to the subway or bus stop, running errands, or trying to just get across the college campus. Short trips and urban travel have always been frustrating. In a car, we have to deal with traffic, parking, and of course, rising fuel costs. On a bicycle, we work up a sweat and then have to find a safe place to lock it up. We felt there had to be a better way to handle these short trips. Our goal at Marble was to create the lightest electric vehicle in the world, but also with an amazing user experience. We have spent the last 2 years dedicated to crafting and refining our Marble electric skateboard, the lightest electric skateboard in the world. With an amazing team, modern technology, and support from our community, we built the Marble board to be simple to use, efficient, and of course, exhilarating to ride. The Marble electric skateboard is the lightest electric skateboard in the world. It weighs only 9.9 pounds. With one full charge, the board goes 10 miles. That's not 10 testing in a lab miles, it's real world conditions. Most of our test riders are actually getting over 10 miles per charge. The question we get most is, how fast does it go? Well, it is one of the fastest electric skateboards. It has over 2,000 watts of power and will hit speeds of up to 20 miles an hour. it can actually hit 20 miles an hour, even going uphill. We realize that 20 miles an hour is pretty quick, so we have designed the board settings to be completely customizable through a smartphone app. Our app, that we call the dashboard, lets you set exactly what you want your top speed to be and determine the level of acceleration that best suits your riding style. This allows you to perfectly tune the board to your needs. If you want, you can even directly control the throttle of the board from our dashboard app, which will allow you to leave the wireless handheld controller at home. We were able to achieve all of this by using state-of-the-art carbon fiber and Kevlar composites to create the deck design that completely encases and protects every bit of the electronics, as well as the battery cells. On top of that, we're using incredibly efficient 3-phase DC motors. Battery technology very similar to what you would find in the Tesla Model S. Our custom electronics are being manufactured for us right here in the United States. And finally, everything is assembled, tested, quality controlled, and shipped from our facility here in Tampa, Florida.
Hey there, I'm Ben.
And I'm Jeff.
3 years ago, we set out to design the Z-Board, the world's first weight-sensing electric skateboard.
Since then, we've worked to improve the board in every imaginable way. Today, we're excited to announce Z-Board 2, the best weight-sensing electric skateboard we've ever made.
The Z-Board is a portable, easy-to-use, weight-sensing electric skateboard. To ride, you simply lean forward to go and lean back to stop. Speed is totally variable, so you lean forward a little bit to go walking speed, and then you can lean forward a little bit more to accelerate up to the top speed. The Z-Board is great for all the in-between commutes that all of us face each and every day. Since you can just grab it and go, it's really perfect for any trip that's too far to walk but too short to drive.
We've shipped the Z-Board to customers in every U.S. state in over 50 countries. We've heard what you've had to say, and we're excited about all the improvements that we've made to Z-Board 2.
We've improved upon our one-of-a-kind weight-sensing control by incorporating foot pads that are larger and more sensitive. The result is a board that's easier to ride and a lot more fun.
Our new lithium battery is lighter and slimmer, greatly reducing the weight while simultaneously improving range and cutting charge time in half.
Our brushless motor is more efficient and faster than ever.
Finally, our new motor controller is rugged and splash-proof and powers features like headlights, taillights, and regenerative braking.
Our designers and engineers have worked tirelessly over the last 2 years to make the Z-Board 2 the best electric skateboard on the market.
And it's almost ready.
3 years ago, you helped us take the Z-Board from a project in the garage to a real product.
Now we're taking it to the next level.
Hi Sports Chalet, I'm in Venice Beach today to tell you about the unique Ego electric skateboard. With a full charge, the Ego can go 18 miles at 13 miles per hour. The Ego is really light. At 13.9 pounds, it is really easy to carry around wherever you need to go. With the wireless remote, you can switch from Turtle to Rabbit to increase your speed, and Eco to Sport to increase your torque. When you push the slider forward on the remote, you will go faster, and to stop or slow down, you pull back. An LED light indicator on the remote shows you your board charge status and remote charge status. It will also vibrate when the board gets to 25% charge. In the smartphone app, you can view your speed and odometer to see your total distance traveled. When you slow down, the regenerative braking system charges the battery. There's a USB port to charge your remote or phone wherever you go. The rubber-mounted flexible battery and deck allows for a classic longboarding feel. Large 90mm wheels provide maximum traction even on rough surfaces. It's so fun to see the way people look and wonder how you're skating so easily.
This is the lightest electric skateboard in the world, Starry. You can use it as transportation. Bring it along onto subways, buses, or even car trunks to a further distance. You can ride it to get breakfast or grocery a few blocks away. Never need to worry about parking or locking when entering a restaurant with your board. In fact, you can bring it to anywhere.
What we want is a revolution of electro skateboards. So we smash control boxes, threw batteries away, pull belts out, discard old motors, and redesign a brand new ultralight electric skateboard, which is Starry.
To achieve the seemingly impossible task, we had to redesign the motor to have it inside the wheels, as well as putting gearbox and sensor inside. We've designed many versions of remote control only for a better user experience. Instead of the short-lived belts, we use the planetary gears to provide unbelievably strong power. Starry has perfect power system to support high speed up to 20 miles per hour and going uphill on a 30-degree slope.
With a small remote in hand, anyone even with no experience can easily control the board using our braking and accelerating features. Starry is safe and smooth to ride for all users from beginners to experts.
The Monolith is the easiest to use and most intuitive electric skate ever created. This new emerging market, lightweight electric skates under 15 pounds, is a pretty exciting new frontier. It transforms your errands on a weekend or running to this corner store to pick up vegetables into an activity that you look forward to. You do all the exact same things that you do on a traditional longboard skateboard, except now you've got the power to go up a hill at 20 miles an hour.
As fans of longboarding and electric skates, we kept having issues with the existing boards on the market. They were heavy, they looked bad with their external motors and batteries, and the belts would break down, and you can't push it or ride it like a real skateboard. That's why we created an entirely new technology, and it's called Manta Drive. For the first time ever, we've actually put a motor inside the wheel of a skateboard. This has allowed us to create a powered skateboard that feels smooth, intuitive, and makes the Monolith amazingly easy to use, yet powerful.
My name is Theodore Sabaneski. I'm one of the founders and the main engineer at Inboard.
Theo and I have been action sports athletes our entire lives. We actually met when we were sponsored by the same brand. From speed flying to paragliding, surfing, skating. We love these sports because of the feelings they create in us. And that's in large part due to the feel of the board. With the Monolith, in order to create the highest performance product, every aspect of the design had to be done custom.
The Manta Drive technology has allowed us to get rid of the external motor and the belts that break down.
Instead of having a motor outside of the wheel that turns a belt and then that belt turns a gear and then that gear turns a wheel, everything's already been integrated inside the wheel itself. So one, it looks really clean, but two, because there's nothing that's binding the wheel up, once you hit your top speed, you just glide and you get that coast. That's what you get with a normal skate, and that's what we wanted to create.
With removal of the external belts and gears, we've been able to reduce the weight significantly.
To create such a forward-thinking product, we knew we had to build a forward-thinking team. A team of action sports athletes with the engineering and product design skills to manifest an innovative product.
The Monolith is the only board on the market with swappable battery packs. And what this means is that you essentially have unlimited range. As soon as you start to run low on one battery, you can just swap the old for the new.
So in designing Inboard's Reflex Remote, we wanted to focus mainly on comfort and secondly on usability and then storage. So using this remote should be completely effortless. So we took a different approach with the remote design. The Reflex has a forward-facing tail. This feature will give the rider a sense of security. You can adjust or even open your hand while riding, and when you close it, it'll be right where you need it to control the board again.
In keeping with inboard's future-forward product design, we've added auxiliary USB ports onto the board. You can use this for charging your remote, or if you're at the beach and the sun's setting and your phone just ran out of battery, you can charge your phone so that you can get that one last snapshot.
Our mobile app gives you complete control of the electric skate experience. It allows you to customize your speeds, accelerations, connect with other riders, and even recap on your latest session. If you're new to electric skateboards, our beginner mode makes the monolith very easy to get going for the first time. In addition, our advanced and custom settings allow the user to realize the full potential and power of the board.